Alright guys, welcome back to this brand new NASCAR Heat 3 series we're actually doing. Yeah, going back a few years. This game had kind of like, on kind of the more negative side of opinions, but at the same time, some people, still like the game, kind of like me. Yes, I know I've restarted a bunch of series in the past, but I hope to finish this one. It's basically going to be like using the top 3 series in NASCAR in order, like Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. The whole season, 13% times 4 wear, and stuff like that. Just put that in consideration as we head into this race. Custom 105 difficulty, by the way. So we head in Daytona in the Truck Series. I decided to pick Dalton Sargent. I just kind of picked a random truck. I just wanted to pick someone I didn't really use that much at all. So I just picked Dalton. This race will also have cut-throughs and stuff like that, so you don't watch every single lap of the Truck and Xfinity race, which will be shown in this video. Cup will probably have its, like, own showing, I guess, you could say, or anything like that. But this was really uneventful until around, lap 3, where, we were kind of making 3 wide moves, trying to move up some positions, because we had kind of stalled out up until that point. We did have to pit in this race. We were about 2 laps short on fuel, and I didn't really know if the caution was going to come out, but I decided not to save, and that I was going to hope a caution came out. Well, around lap 5, I actually got what I hoped, as Noah Gragson actually spins out right behind Mike Kraft and actually makes a little bit of contact with him, which will be shown on the replays after the race. But that will bring out the first caution of the night here at Daytona. Gragson, he will not DNF. It didn't seem like he made contact with anyone really, but I decided to take no tires and just full tank of gas, and that only gave me one position on pit road, which looks like that's what all the AI did. Starting on the inside of Timothy Peters here, on lap, what lap? Lap 7, or lap 7 or 8, with 6 laps to go here. So, we were right behind Haley Deegan, actually, here, and I knew I had to start moving if I wanted the chance to win this race, or, like, finish even top 10, to be honest. So, I started pushing Deegan. I know that the race is on the line, and I'm trying to get some points, especially considering there's no stages or anything like that, and it's pretty huge if you can get points. So I decided that I was just going to push Deegan up and try to push her up to the front. She's a different manufacturer and all, but really, I didn't want to try to get to the inside of her, and that could actually hurt me a little bit in terms of the draft, and I could get hung out to dry. So I just decided to stay behind Haley Deegan here, and we had 5 laps to go. I didn't really know what to expect at this point, because there could be another caution, and I was really expecting the big one that kind of happened mid-pack. No, Gregson was running like 5th or so when he wrecked, and that could have easily been a big one if there was a car right there around the inside of him or whatever. So you got to be cautious here at Daytona. And also, let me explain some of the things for this. It's obviously on championship season. I will show the points at the beginning of next episode, which I've also been trying out some editing, as you can see with the transitions and stuff. You kind of saw that earlier. And with how, like, the clips kind of cut out and stuff. So tell me, please tell me any tips in the comments down below for Share Factory, because I am recording this on Share Factory, and maybe suggest something I do different than from what I'm doing right now with the editing, because that'd be great to get feedback on you guys from you guys, because I want you guys to have the best experience when watching this. So we were coming to 3 laps to go. I had passed Haley Deegan, and I'm just moving up through the field. It's just like I'm just gonna do whatever I can to benefit myself in this situation, because at the moment I did not know Dalton Sargent's teammates. Now, you see that Jegs car up there of Cody Coughlin. This is a GMS truck, So, and the 2 truck is 2, at least in NASCAR Heat 5. So, I was thinking that Cody Coughlin was my teammate. Because, obviously, I know the 24 truck was probably my teammate, which is Justin Haley. But I was guessing the Jex car was too, because we legit had matching cars. Both black and yellow trucks, cars, whatever. You guys get the point. So we were coming to 2 laps to go. I was actually going to try to help Cody Coughlin here, see what we can do. But he actually decided to, I stay with him here. But you can see Jordan Anderson up here in front of us. So we had a few guys to get past if we wanted to have a chance to win this. But Cody Coughlin actually pulls out of a line here. I was surprised by that, but I just trucked along. I couldn't wait for him. It turns out Justin Haley was in the lead. Matt Crafton was in second. And the Thorsport trucks, they were having a good day. They were all mostly all up front. Yeah, they were Matt Crafton, Grant Enfinger. They were up front, and Jennifer Jo Cobb was impressing me as well in the 10 truck. She was in 9th. And coming to 1 lap to go, I'll actually get to the inside of Jordan Anderson, which get him to try to make moves here. I get to the back of Enfinger. Didn't really know what to do, whether to push him, try to push him to the lead, or try to pass him. But Robbie Lenz, he was actually doing pretty good, especially considering no one decided to sponsor. He actually doesn't have a sponsor on his car, so that was a little weird. But hey, he's running 4th. We get to the inside of Enfinger here on the final lap, and also Wayne Self's in 3rd, and that's still with the "Don't Mess with Texas" message on the back. It's still that same message, and here we are, like 3 years from now. So 3 years from then, whatever. But anyways, in turns 3 and 4 for the final time, we'll actually get to the inside of Robbie. Justin Haley has stayed clear, and Matt Crafton won't have enough for him in the end. Justin Haley ends up winning here at Daytona in the Truck Series for the Next Era Energy Resources 250. So we ended up starting 31st and came up to 4th. That was pretty good. I started going through the replays here, seeing like when that wreck was, because at the time I did not know who caused that wreck. Also, I didn't know who was in the 18 truck until I watched this right here, where Noah Gragson and Matt Crafton ended up making contact when Gragson spun out. Could have very easily ended Matt Crafton's day right there, but he ended up saving it, and all was good. So, here's a better view of the crash. And Stuart Friesen was actually running up front for a time. And yeah, just Gragson gets loose mid-corner, spins out, gets in the Crafton a little bit. And yeah, so here are the results. Johnny Sauter will round up the top 10. Haley Deegan gets 14th. That's pretty impressive. And Brett Moffitt actually finishes last. And will be 4th in points. Justin Haley obviously being 1st. And yeah, but we ended up having the fastest lap. Justin Haley with 10 laps led, which was the most laps. He only didn't lead like 3 laps, so it's pretty impressive. We also got called out for being on the move, and Noah Gragson, who brought out our only caution of the day, started 5th, finished around 29th. So tough break for him. But let's head into the Xfinity race here at Daytona for the Power Series QQQ 300. Ryan Reed looking a bit slow. Daniel Hemrick isn't nearly as fast as expected. And Tyler Reddick failed optical scanning multiple times and is actually starting at the back. I didn't qualify for both of these races, because usually in heat games when you qualify at restricted plate tracks, you don't qualify that good. So I just said, pointless shot at qualifying. Let's get it going here. Sorry if you heard that mic. My mic just, like, glitched out or something. But anyways, heading into this race, I also picked Austin Cindric for this one, season mode. I didn't really know what to expect. Going off what happened in the truck race, I easily knew that there was most likely going to be a caution in this race. But hey, you never know. It's Daytona. It's unpredictable, but race was kind of, again, uneventful until, I started making some moves, got 3 wide with Josh Bilicki, and I don't know who that is. That might have been BJ. No, that wasn't BJ McLeod. That was someone. I don't know. But Tyler Reddick, who actually won this race in real life in a photo finish with Elliott Sadler this season, with him starting at the back, me and him, we didn't really get him moving up through the field, unlike the truck race. If you started in the back for this race, I was a little scared that I wouldn't really have a chance to win this thing. We were kind of stalled out on the outside lane as we make a little contact with Josh Bilicki there. But we hit 11 to go, and I started getting more and more concerned, when the big one happens, well, if it does happen, I'm not going to be in the best position. So I was at this moment just trying to get back on the inside lane, but there wasn't really a spot opening. I tried to do it right there, but Tyler Reddick was inside of me, unfortunately. And yeah, but at the moment, Junior Motorsports was having a great day. Elliott Sadler in the lead right there. The only bad spot was, again, Tyler Reddick having started the back. And man, oh man, failing that inspection really hurt him in the long run for this race, you'll end up seeing. But we got 10 laps to go. Brandon Brown right behind him. Again, we're just stuck on the outside. We're actually holding our own, but here's the big one. Kaz Grala, Michael and Ned, this is just huge. And under caution, Kaz Grala just starts flipping. That was a horrific crash, and we'll be good on fuel. That was definitely the big one. The truck race did not have a big one, but we did have a caution. And man, that was close. Our day was pretty much almost over. But we're starting on the inside, which is another big benefit about this caution we just got. I didn't really know what to expect again, considering what I just witnessed in front of my eyes. That wreck just caused me to just try to do whatever I can to move up to the front. So we started on the inside, which ended up benefiting us, especially here in turns 1 and 2, where the outside checks up. Inside doesn't really check up that much at all. And we're in 30th right now. Again, not the best position. But we still got around coming to 6 laps to go. So we still got a while. Still got a few good more laps that we have a chance to move up. As I decided to move to the outside here, Tom Joe Martins ends up getting to my outside as I kind of get in the middle lane here. Ryan Preece in the 18 car for this season. There's a lot of number changes, but here, oh man, the ping pong, and this is the big one. Another big one. I start flipping horrendously. This was terrible. So, let me explain what happened here. Why I randomly just came down. What happened was... Okay, my mic just did that again. What happened was a fly in my room actually flew onto my arm. And I wasn't expecting it. I haven't seen it the whole day, so it just kind of flew on my arm. It's still actually flying around right now, actually. So, yeah. But what happened was... After it flew on my arm, I kind of got shook up by it, and then it was fine. Everything was all in good. And then right about where I made contact with Brandon Brown, the fly decided to fly in my mouth. And here, again, more trouble with Ryan Preece and the checked-up car in front of me. I end up wrecking, and that's the second time I've wrecked. And that brings out another caution, and we're in NASCAR overtime. So this has just been an unfortunate situation right now for me. This has been a terrible ending to the race. At this point, I'm just hoping I can do something, do whatever I can. We got 2 laps to gain up basically as much positions as possible. A win is out of reach for us at the moment. Sorry, I'm eating some food here. But anyways, Tyler Reddick had a lot of damage, and just heading into turns 1 and 2, all hopes are lost at this point. And then we almost wreck again with, I kind of bounced off me and Tyler Reddick, bounced off Tyler Reddick's car. We both save it, which very good saves. And it was really uneventful until the end of the race. Again, I was alone, and I'll end up finishing a terrible 38th place here at Daytona for the Power Shares QQQ 300. That was, oh man, not good. We're going through the race replays here, looking for when the big one happened. Yeah, here, that's the thumbnail. And here we go, right here with me and Tommy Joe Martins and all that. Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad wreck. And I don't think I have a clip yet of the big one with Grala and stuff, so I'll make sure to put that in. And man, so those were the two crashes, and yeah, I mean, it was uneventful from there, otherwise from that almost spin we had on lap 17. Oh, yeah, just again another view of this wreck. Yeah, here are the results. Tough break for Grala, DNF, but Elliott Sadler is going to get the win with Justin Allgaier second, and Dale Earnhardt Jr., yes, he is in this game, ends up finishing 5th. So JRM had a great day. We'll actually be 36th in points. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I didn't really expect that. That was a horrific race for us to start off the season here in the Xfinity Series. But Truck Series pretty good. 4th place. Elliott Sadler had the most laps led. And my boy, Sterling Shepard, on the move. So, yeah, Grala, tough break. He actually started on pole, too, so that was tough for him. But we'll see. But, you know, let me show you guys the other wreck here. So, yeah, here's another view of the wreck. I think I have a clip of it in replay mode, but if it doesn't pop up, that's because I probably couldn't find it. It was all calm up to this point, and 10 laps to go, and just all of a sudden, heading into turns 1 and 2, it happens, just right there. It looks like a tire must have went down on the 61, and I just all out brake, just trying to avoid it as he flips horrifically. Alright guys, so that'll be the end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope all of you have a great day. Peace.